Winnie Madikizela, the first black social worker they've ever had. And you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
I heard you have a lot of girlfriends. I'm different.
الممثلة الهوليوودية نعومي هاريس التي أدت دورا رئيسيا إلى جانب الممثل دانيال كريغ في سلسلة 007 لفتت الأنظار إليها منذ ذلك الوقت. مرحبا، نحن اليوم موجودين معكم بفندق القصر من دبي تنكون بمقابلة خاصة مع بطلة فيلم مانديلا نعومي هاريس للعب دور ويني.
I'm different.
For your role in the movie, I know that you did a lot of research and you also met Winnie.
Yes, I met her and I went out to dinner with her, and she was incredibly gracious. She was incredibly warm. It's very difficult to know. She has many different faces, so I saw her very warm.
We felt that Winnie and Mandela weren't able to sustain the romantic love till the end. At the beginning, there was passion. Then, at the end, love disappeared.
Yeah, I think it's an extraordinary love story because they're so passionately in love in the beginning, yes. So passionate, and you kind of want that love to sustain, but how can it? I don't think any marriage can really last 27 years apart, especially when in the beginning, all they had to communicate with each other was one letter every 6 months, because that's all the prison would allow. But what is great to see is that the love is still endured, because when Nelson Mandela, obviously he's passed away now, but when he was ill in hospital, one of the first people by his bedside was Winnie. Yes. So although they weren't able to sustain the romantic love, they still did have a friendship love that endured a lifetime.
I think after all, Mandela wasn't as good as I thought he is, because at the beginning of the movie, we saw him hitting his first wife. Then we saw him leaving Winnie at the end.
Well, I was really proud to be part of a movie that shows them in their complexity, because people aren't just black or grey, and there are no saints in this world, yes. And there are no demons in this world. We're all a mixture of both. And good people do bad things, and bad people do good things, And we're all very, very complex. And this movie brings out that complexity, both in Winnie and in Mandela.
Did you know if the director of the movie hides some secrets about Winnie? Because we can feel that she loved someone else.
Yeah.
Is it true?
Well, it is true. It's very well documented that she had affairs.
Yes.
And
why we can't see it in the movie?
Who she had the affair
yes.
with. Because she had several lovers. So, it wasn't sort of kind of interesting to show those particular lovers.
Just
Imagine, yes.
At the end, what can you tell us about the director?
Justin Chadwick
yes.
is wonderful. I did another movie with him before doing Mandela, and it was called The First Grader, and I loved working with him because he's a really sensitive director. He's sensitive to the local community, and I knew that he would tell Mandela's story with great integrity,
and
honesty, and objectivity as well.
Are responsible for acts of sabotage with the intention of overthrowing the government.
Nelson Mandela, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
My lord, it is not I but the government that should plead guilty.
You will never leave here. You will never touch a woman or a child again. It's a pity they didn't hang you. I'm going to make sure you wish they had.